Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Long Dark, to my Naked and Afraid series. And we're in a little minor predicament. It's not so bad. We have a bit of condition recovery to kind of try and get through it, and we're not actually tired. Now, one tactic that did occur to me is we could probably fill ourselves full of a stim. It would give us back a little bit of health. Oh, I just spun around with the mouse. It would give us back a little bit of health, and then it would exhaust us, and then we could sleep. But I think the kicker there is we're not sure how safe we are in this cave. We've got 3 pieces of coal and a fur and 16 sticks, so we could keep a fire going for a little while. But, you know, am I the kind of person who squanders a stim when we're not really in danger? It's kind of more of a potential tactical choice. So, oh yeah, we were crouching, yep. Well, there's an aurora going on out there. And potentially aurora wolves. Now, so we're about 900 calories. It's not even anywhere near the middle of the night. There's probably not a lot of things. Well, we only just made that too, and that's gone down 12% already. You know, there's not many things we can do in this amount of light, or not light. Okay. We don't have anything to read, because we had that, that Building Bullets book, and we read a couple of hours out of it, but left it in Broken Railroad. And more did it for the fun and frivolity of it all. I was going to say, where's our bedroll so we can have a look at it, but it's on the ground, so we need to pick it up before we can have a look, because I just wanted to check out its condition. So 90%, so not too bad. It's an alright looking aurora sky. I've seen it a bit more vibrant. But yeah, it's cold in that front bit of the cave. So I'll stay back here where it's warm. Now, it's going to be a bit of a calorie hog to do it, but what I'm tempted to do is just pass time for a couple of hours, checking how our other needs are going. Try and get a little bit tired. Check what the temperature's doing. So we are running a little bit low on water as well. So still 12 degrees in here, so it's holding quite well. It is midnight, I just wish we were that little bit tireder. I mean, I guess we could... We got any... Oh, we can craft up them for something to do. But we can chuck some sharpening. We might just get through that
All
whetstone.
I can think about is food.
We've got a couple of extra whetstones, and so drop a tiny bit of our excess weight by putting the weight into the tools. You know, they're not going to get sharp on their own, so might as well use it. So this will use it up. We might just drop the dead one here. There we go. Ruined whetstone. Whole 100 grams of you gone. Boom. Well, we're not going to get bunch of condition recovery in a row. I feel like we're going to end up going into the new zone quite low on health. Well, that looks kind of nice and vibrant out there. Because we won't get much back in a row at all. And there's not really anything between here and there where we can, unless we stay at Spencer's, gather some fuel and see how long we can stay there and get a good night's rest before we go. Could stay in another cave on the way to wherever we end up. Right, we're also going to be thirsty soon, so I think we just do it. I think we just sleep for 3 hours, if that'll let us. Hopefully it doesn't freeze us in the meantime. So yeah, we woke up fully rested, so it's basically a 12-hour dial on that thing. Coldest part of the day coming up. Last time 2 hours. It's getting to daylight, and now we might just sleep for one more. So yeah, the food poisoning did definitely set us back, and I realised how that caught me so unawares. Okay, so we got a windy day out there. So it caught me so unawares because that that lost and found container was on the way out of the zone and it was full of meat. I felt kind of obliged to I don't really want to make a fire here. I think I do, to make up some more water. Although we probably need to do that at Spencer's anyway. But we should be able to get it hot enough at Spencer's. Okay. I think we'll just go to Spencer's. We'll do our fire there. So yeah, I just kind of felt obliged to eat that meat there and then, because I don't carry meat with me as a rule. So under most normal circumstances of gameplay, there is no way in the world I would be eating meat away from a place of refuge, like you know, the Mountaineer's Hut or Broken Railroad or Trappers. Did I see a wolf just over there behind that tree for a second, or did I see art stuff in the background? I just wasn't really looking, so I thought I'd better duck and check. Oh, I left my birch behind too. But do they even cure at Trappers? Can you cure stuff at Trappers? I don't think you can. So they might as well just stay here. Giant headwind. Nearly frozen already. I don't think we really want to... Tell you what, we'll go back inside. I'm dithering. I'll go back inside and just warm up, because I actually want to go straight to Trappers quickly and light that fire so I don't lose any more condition to the cold. That would be the more sensible way, and we'll probably actually will make a quick fire, boil a tiny bit of water and make a couple of heat buffs. There we go, that's a sensible way. We're going to do it. Yes. But yeah, so I wouldn't normally be eating meat just out in the middle of the wilds. I would usually be really close to plenty of places. If I got food poisoning, I could just hole up for a while. So I kind of been sucked into a false sense of security of eating meat willy-nilly, because my tactic is to not carry it around and eat it any old where.
Well, that didn't work.
It did not work, and that makes me sad. So let's try again, shall we?
Come on.
But yeah, watching back the video, it was a 65% of cooked deer meat. Just one of those dice rolls. But I wonder if it's one of those times it's a dice roll. It's like, hey, you are far from home. And so it's like, let's see if you can get yourself out of this jam. So just make up a little half litre there. I think we'll make a quick little half litre there. There we are, completely out. We will warm one of these. Oh no, there's two that are full-sized. How are we situated for torches? 3 of them. Best one's 25%, so warming up pretty well.
I could eat anything right now.
Oh, I guess we could put some food in you. I think there's still a decent stock of cattails out there in the old Skeg, because we haven't really bottomed those out on the way through because we were too afraid of getting frostbite, so we raced through. Do another little half there. 50 minutes. So we'll pass the time on that. We've got a bit of water, at least, so we can get one good torch pull. Where's the lucky side? Right. That was not the lucky side. I'll drink it. We will just bring these with. Too windy for a torch. It's going to blow out straight away, I'm guessing. Oh, there's that wolf. I don't want the match out, I want my flare. Now how do I get past that guy in a real quick hurry? Can I lead it on a merry goose chase up there and then run away? Is that the better way? Because we can't just be creeping around. Is he going away from us? I was thinking of leading him up around the tower, but we might be better off. See, I just can't get a bead, keep a bead on him. Ducking behind all that. Bit of a loon's looned jump skip. He's on a really, it's a pretty stupid path. Not sure I'm real happy with that. But pretty sure we picked up a couple of rocks. So we'll try and peg one way over there. Did not hear that at all. So we threw it too far. It's our last rock. Alright, now we're going to go. Successfully distracted. Two more rocks in case we need to do that trick again sometime. As in, like, sometime soon. Alright, so apparently we're heavy. The sticks have put us over. Some more damn birch. And it is tempting, but tell you what. We'll just leave those. So I'm wondering what the odds are of having wolves out in the paddock near the farmstead.
Find some
Not
place to
seeing
escape
anyone
this
yet.
cold.
I just really want to get a few more sticks. Oh, I've used all my sprint. Come on. Now, what do we got? Do we still have that other hot drink? Yeah, drink that down. Only that I don't really want to gamble the condition. Come on, sticks.
Too much stuff to carry.
I know, man. You're well fed, and you've got a bloody moose hide handbag, and I'm still making you carry all manner of things.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
And it's not going to improve anytime soon, buddy. Now, I didn't see any wolves, so I'm assuming it's fine. Oh, now we're going to get cold, so we do really want to get in here. It's minus 26, so we got a bit of work to do. And we did not leave ourselves any coal or anything. So let's get it done. Yeah, let's start a fire, hey?
So cold. Just want to lay down.
Ah, yeah,
for
let's
a
use
bit.
one of our accelerants. Why not? Now, usually just a tiny bit warmer up here. Usually. Once that stabilizes. But it is not this day. Tell you what we will do. Add one of our pieces of coal anyway. Is there a secret piece anywhere here? Let's just bang 2 litres. Alright. Just wait here for a couple of minutes. So can we double check if we left anything here? Did we not search the first aid kit last time?
I could use this.
That is rather amiss. There were some boots we found. Didn't leave anything else. We actually got everything out of there, so nothing to see here. Might actually just go sleep for an hour to warm up. It is windy. Okay, so we'll cook up couple of these sorts of things. I don't know how much of all this I tapped out when I came here to forge.
I could eat a
I did
horse.
see there was At least one reishi. It's still a cold day. Minus 19. Now, 3 hours left on that. Could sleep for a couple of hours in a row and get more condition back. Wouldn't get a lot, but I did say about thinking about leaving some stuff here. Coal back here, but talk about not carting everything in the world we had. There's green birch. We're definitely going to leave the heavy hammer here, but we're actually going to leave it on the table. That does a lot on its own. Yeah. What else should we think about leaving here? We did talk about dropping those. Although potentially having one on us isn't such a bad thing. So that would be 38. 3 litres of water here, a bunch of food. 12 kilos in the tools section. That's a lot of stuff. Because if we lose the well-fed, I just don't want to have to be toting everything. I think we're going to have to be a little bit brutal and decide we have to come back here if we live that long. So 2 of the whetstones. Five of those. We'll keep those worst ones on us. Do we take the pry bar? I think we're going to need a pry bar when we're over there. Most of this isn't taking up huge amounts. I think the stems might come in pretty handy against the old timber wolves there. And then we got like several litres of water, which we probably don't need to take all of that. It's really this category I think we need to look at what we can do. There's not a lot I think we can do. Shall we do it from this menu? That we normally do. Alright. Wouldn't mind that wind dying down just that little bit more before we leave. I'll tell you what, this is less about weight and more about just organising some stuff. The small ones can go, just so that's not so crazy. See, the lantern fuel we could actually make. We could actually make a pretty good torch, I think. And throw away some of our crappier ones. Let's just check if we can make a torch. Because it only takes... We can make a couple of really good ones, actually. It takes 15 minutes. Another little half litre with that. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to make... one great torch. Now, have we given ourselves enough time to explore this region and find that exit? We're still pretty low on condition. Going through those cattails pretty quick. Just really want that wind to die down. Right, so now we're below that magical 35 kilo number. Still windy, but I'm going to take a punt. I'm going to drink that. I'm going to drink it all. Now I'm going to run around with a flare on me. Just because I don't trust the game at this moment. So like minus 11. There would be some meat on that deer, but we are on a mission. So we need to be on the lookout for changes to the map. Now that's just a regular rock up there. I was looking up there and thinking, oh, hang on, is that a cave up there? But I think it's just a regular rock. I don't want to get too distracted and get too cold or anything. But just trying to think like a sneaky developer. No, I think it was just a shadowy rock I saw. Yeah, it was that shadow in that rock. It looked like it might have been an entrance. Okay. Like I said, I haven't had any spoilers about what's the way out of here. Managed to avoid it so far. Hoping to continue to avoid it for a little while longer. So it's been tricky. Haven't been able to watch anyone's videos that I would have wanted to watch about the new zone because I want to discover it for myself for the first time. Sounds like some new dramatic music. So I see 3 wolves out there on the ice. So what I hope that means is that they're not all around here. Okay. See one wolf just over there. So I can't remember if there's a cave here or if it's up that next little bit. I know there's sort of two caves around here. I get a feeling there would be one here-ish. Not really the most visited part of the map for myself. Just lost sight of that wolf, so just going to be a little bit cautious. There was over there. So this just looks like a regular cave. Warming up has expired. So just going to pass time this time. Just enough to get warm. Alright, so he's over there. But also going in the same direction we want to go. A little bit walking the other way at the moment. Alright, turn around, coming back towards us. Okay. So the second cave should be around here somewhere. We'll let those reishi there just be for the moment. Alright, this looks promising. There we go, so we found it. Alright, we'll grab these. There we go, so I had a feeling it would be here or it would be up behind the tower in a new way out. So, makes a lot of sense. Here we go. Jeez, you can go a fair way into that cave before it automatically takes you. Now, would they be so dastardly as to hide a wolf in this cave? Because that would be pretty devious. And it would be pretty deadly for us. Alright, so I'm going to have my wits about me and try not to get lost in a damn cave if this is one of the very losing kind of ones. So looking out for any coal on the ground. Alright, so we've got a right hand side and a straight ahead side. We've gone the straight ahead side. Oh, and there's a bed in here. Okay. So there's a bed there. Down this end. So it's good to know there's a few more of those around for someone who hasn't got a bedroll yet. Okay. Did I miss a secret way? Because I'm pretty sure there was just only that fork. Or do we have to climb up where all that other stuff was? So this is where the bed was. Is there just somewhere Oh, what's this? Something just turned up there. There's a climb here. Okay. No wonder they've got a new coloured rock there. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out where that goes. Who have we got here? There's someone with a completely different oh, look at you. Different coloured jumper. You've got a nice marine flare for me. And you have not had a very good day leading up to your demise. So he's pointing that way, which I think is probably the way he dragged himself in before he died. There's a little twisty windy bit down here. Or is this where we find out that there's a wolf in this cave? Well, this is very twisty windy. Alright, so drop 2 sticks. No, don't do that. I'm trying to make a damn arrow. So that is the way back to the dead body guy. We've got a different way here, and a different way here. Alright, so now we've reached a pillar room. We have not seen a pillar room before. I probably should be drawing like a little mud map or something. This looks promising because there's a little duct to get through. Aha. But it loops back to that guy. Okay. So should see a little arrow pointer on the ground again soon. We'll leave that pointing back towards that guy. Different room with pillars. Bunch of coal. Through some more pillars, and there's our exit. Okay, so just gonna make a short fire. Just throw 5 or 6 sticks.
Alright.
Oh, maybe a bit more than that. that out. It's late in the day, so we're probably not going to go really... tell you what. Just in case we get distracted. Probably not going to go far. So we're probably going to sleep here before we really go down and explore whatever's going on. But I want to duck my head out and have a look at what we're dealing with. That was a decent torch. Probably should have taken another one. We did burn through that 100% torch pretty easily. Alright. So yeah, blew out straight away. Okay. Do we want to get out one of our little blue marine fleet? You get a little bit of warning that these guys are coming. Would they attack you with them straight away on entering a new zone? All I want to do is climb up here on this here rock. Okay, so we got some frozen rivers. There's a bridge over that way. There's a tower over that way. And down to some flat ice. Okay. We need to get a big rest up before we really think about getting confronted by horrible new... And I'm assuming like story mode you do get the little warning. Or do they just turn up? You know, like that could be a bit of a tricky difference. Alright, well we're getting cold. We need to get back to our fire and make sure our water isn't overboiled. So we'll put that away. We got left on there 44 minutes. Might as well cook some more. What we got on us? 1.5 litres, so do another little bit. Again, so we're not tired enough to get a full 10 hours, and that I really want before we go. I want to have full health. We can sprint around in here a little bit. Or we could pass time. Where was that good torch spot? Oh, good enough. So, is that the only way we came in, or is it? No, there's another little turn there. This torch is not very bright at all. Just checking around on the ground in case I missed any coal. We're also going to do some sprinting. Unfortunately, we'll use up our calories as well. What else can we do?
I need to find food.
Well, they can be curing in the meantime anyway. All right. Just scrolling through all the stuff. Just a little bit left, which we might just leave here as a thing. And we'll take... That's probably our better torch, but another little sprint. Oops. Turn here. Ah, pillars in the way. So 3/4 will get us 9 hours. So we'd need to be a little bit tireder than that. It gets blown out again, but it's a beautiful looking evening. Okay, so there's crows circling there. We didn't not spot that before. So there is some sort of dead body just down there. I wonder if it's a food dead body, or is this like... Is this a we get baited to die kind of dead body? It looks like a dead wolf rather than a dead deer. It's a trap. Currently too chicken in this condition to, if it was a deer I probably would have maybe taken a chance on sneaking some meat off it so we got something to eat, but it looked like a wolf and we haven't got cooking 5 yet, so that made the decision for us. Alright. Minutes, so probably might have got there on embers, but we'll just add one more stick. Pick that up. We will wait for that. Now, so that way will be the way out. Not going to sleep just yet. I'm going to put the bedroll down, facing that direction. I have to squander some more of the food. Actually going to eat a couple of these. You know, I probably should have given up the well fed, although we are still over 35 kilos, but half of that's probably because we picked up a bunch of coal as well. And what we are going to do is drink. We're going to pass time for 2 hours. Yeah, I really don't think we're going to get to full condition. Tell you what we're going to do. Seems a bit ridiculous. I really want to have that adventure soon, so... Alright. This means we will be able to go into the zone fully equipped. Just gotta wait to be exhausted. It's a bit wasteful to do that, but for the purposes of being able to actually make episodes doing this thing and potentially not die in the first 10 minutes. I figured we'd go with it. And if we end up in a situation where we need the other 4 of them just to survive, we probably didn't deserve to. Alright. What happens if you just pass time while you're waiting for this fatigue to die off? There we go. Alright.
My energy is just
So
disappearing.
now we're going to sleep for the full 10. Should be able to get a full. We should be able to get 12 once we. Another 2 hours basically once we hydrate.
I need anything right about now.
Alright. I'm going to sleep for 2 more hours. So there's one micro spoiler I did get about this zone. And that being, I think there's some sort of trick to getting into the cannery that's there. Now somewhere, I want to get one of these water bottles that I did just roll over it for a second. That was the other one. 36. Alright. So this is it. We're almost as healthy as we're going to get. So we didn't quite get all our condition back after all of that actually. Which is interesting. Foggy as well. Do we just wait to see if this blows over or do we go? I think I am going to need... Hopefully the hog doesn't last all day. I think I am going to need a little bit more visibility to go into a new zone for the very first time. Oh.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Squandering a lot of our food on this adventure. Will, come on. Just so we don't have to think about it for a while we run out there. Alright. If anything, it's probably foggier. But is it getting better? Like, let's just it's not going to let me get a mag lens fire, so it's not seriously on the cusp. This is really putting a dampener on my adventure. So I am a bit of a cautious adventurer, especially in a new zone. Don't want to just go out and get killed really quickly. It'll do something ridiculous like back it up with a blizzard though if I go back inside and wait again. Can have a little bit of an explore down here, but we still need to hug this wall so far to get back if we need to flee in a hurry or lose our way in the fog. So I'm thinking this waterfall's got to have a name. Ravines End Waterfall. Ah, must be the way in from the up at the ravine, maybe. Now I'm not sure if you can actually get up into the ravine from this map, or if you can just see this map and play around in the top plateau area. From stuff they said in the diary, I kind of assumed it was to be the case, is you could get an overview and map out what you wanted to do. But potentially, oh, we're cold already. But yeah, potentially getting down here might not be a thing. So there's crows up above there. What I will do is have the bow out, so then if the timberwolves do come up, I can try and peg them quickly and then think about the flare. It's probably the better tactic. Visibility looks like it is getting better. This looks like a cave, which is good because I think we need to try and warm up. Oh, looks like another outer looper bed, which is good. Alright, a few more of those blue flares. Alright. Can we pass time? Get a little 2-degree bonus on that. What's the weather looking like out there? It looks bright and sunny. Alright. Now, a clever player probably would have been getting a little bit of charcoal from the fire up in the cave to think about now what are we looking at here? A big expanse of a lake that does not look frozen.
All I can think about is food.
We better do something about that too. Now, if Turkey's watching, I'm not sure if the accountant is still alive, but if so, either the accountant or the accountant's apprentice probably needs to come in here and find out if there's any cattails for the rest of us adventurers. Getting cold pretty quick in this zone, so minus 18. So far I have not seen any cattails. Okay, so the wave noises are going to be annoying and distracting in avoiding any threats. Bridge over there.
Can't feel my feet.
Get off the weak ice. And pay attention. So yeah, it looks like choke points to pull you through zones that they want you to go in. It's quite a way to that bridge. So is there any other shelter in this zone? So we're cold again already.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Oh, let's get out of there. Choke points. Okay. We got to be aware here. Let me get across this. Oh, there's a hide. Okay. Oh, hunter's blind. Good stuff.
I've been so hungry in my life.
Alright, well, one more precious cattail or two for you. This well fed bonus is going to be not exactly the death of us, but possibly. Okay, so I hear wolves over there, but regular wolves or timbery wolves? Can't tell.
You can eat a horse.
Just made that. So a little bit like, oops, need a sprint. Tell you what, I don't have the muscle memory on this damn keyboard that I'm playing with. Keys are just slightly placed differently than my laptop, and trying to find the shift key when your hand's not already on it. It's a little bit nerve-wracking just then. Oh, we are going to need to warm up and make a fire. Okay, so there's a building over there, or a set of buildings over there. It's probably the cannery. I don't think we can get in there though. This is a big zone. Deer carcass over there. Is this some sort of truck or something over there? Still haven't noticed any cattails, but being coastal, it's probably too salty. Oh, it's like a bombed out donger. Is there anywhere we can warm up and shelter here for the night? These are ruined. Washed out trailers. Maybe one we can get in? Any fire barrel out here? No, but let's get in and warm up. Okay, we found somewhere. Well, I think we're going to have to call this the end of the episode. Oh, someone's left a bedroll you can sleep in. This zone has got, you know, if you like your sleep, this zone has got everything for you. Well, apart from the timber wolves, that probably will keep you up at night. But yeah, so we'll call this the end of the episode. And in the next one, we'll jump out and try and get some more adventures and get into some more mischief. So, see you next time. Thanks for coming by. Alright, see ya.